Welcome back to a fantastic season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm joined by my awesome hosts, DJ and Jeremy of the FOEs.
What's up?
What's good?
And tonight's episode was, insert name here,
Gross.
fantastic. Recap?
Roll the clip.
With the team disbanded, Daisy rid the streets of crime as a lone vigilante. A demoted Agent Coulson who has partnered with Mac searches for her, while Gemma, Fitz, and May run their own operations at HQ. While trying to stop a group of thugs, Daisy is interrupted by another powered individual whose car bursts into flames. He quickly kills most of them, sparing one and taking another. Back at HQ, May gives Mac and Coulson information about Daisy and hopes that they get to her before anyone else does. Daisy interrogates one of the men who survived the attack to find a lead on the powered individual, but the man dies. Gemma, Fitz, Coulson, and Mac share a brief reunion where Fitz gives them new gadgets for their mission. The mystery man is revealed to be Ghost Rider, who interrogates one of the men he took earlier on. Mac meets with Yo-Yo to see if she's had any contact with Daisy, but she denies knowing anything. Fitz arrives at Holden's house where he meets Ida. Holden has Ida explain that she would be used to protect people, like a shield. He tells Holden not to say anything to Gemma or anyone else until they perfect her, fearing that she would be dangerous in the wrong hands. Daisy meets with Yo-Yo, who gives her intel on S.H.I.E.L.D. and pills for her bones, which have been deteriorating due to excessive use of her powers. Coulson and Mac investigate a crime scene where they narrowly miss Ghost Rider, who is dressed like a firefighter. They find bodies at the back of a truck they had been tailing. Using the tattoo they found on one of the victims, they go to the cosmogenics warehouse, where they surveil an exchange between Asian gangsters. After chasing down a couple of leads, Daisy tracks down the shop where the vehicle belonging to Ghost Rider is. She meets a man named Robbie, who offers to help. She realizes he is the one she is looking for, and they engage in battle. Robbie overpowers her when he turns into Ghost Rider, but spares her when she says she deserves to die. After finding out that May helped Coulson and Mac try to find Daisy, Gemma orders her to go and bring them in. Back at the exchange, the video feed goes out and the Asian gangsters are attacked by a ghost who makes them kill each other. May and her strike team arrive to assist Coulson and Mac. While they clear out the area, May comes into contact with the ghost. In the end, Daisy informs Yo-Yo about Ghost Rider. May is shown to be affected by the ghost, and Robbie helps his disabled brother Gabe, while Daisy watches from a distance. Will Coulson get to Daisy before everyone else does? Is Ghost Rider the real threat? Can Ida and Holden be trusted? Let's find out on the next episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Awesome. Fantastic. Good job. All right. So, rolling in with the season here. Character interactions. We got a whole mess of trouble and ramifications from, what is that? Civil War. Yeah, that's one.
Yes.
Jesus. Out of practice. Civil War shook everything up.
Yes, it did.
So now everybody is all broken up. The band's all dissipated, and everybody has color-coded keys and all that fun stuff.
Kind of sucks.
And Coulson's no longer director.
Yeah.
That's sad.
It is. But
He's
we get
back
to see
to
more
Agent Coulson.
Field. I like it. I like Agent Coulson better. But let's go into the notable character interactions. We have a new character introduced this episode. Why don't you give us a brief little teaser of what that character might be?
Teaser without like saying what it is. Like just say who he is without giving away everything.
Right this second, I'm going to say yes.
Okay, Robbie Reyes. He's an auto mechanic,
Robbie Reyes.
and he's got a pretty dark, fiery side to him.
Oh, nice. Yes. So Daisy's on the run, and she interacts with this Robbie guy, and they
Yes.
have quite a few interactions. Well, now I guess we get to it. Why? Why did they meet? How did they meet? Who is Robbie?
Because Daisy's a lone vigilante, and Robbie is pretty much the same thing, but he's not afraid to kill.
Oh man, whatever could you mean?
He is the... Are we allowed to say this now? Is it too early?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
He is the Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
Yes, Ghost Rider has finally been introduced to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. How awesome is that?
Okay, you want to go
It's
first?
awesome. Yeah, it's awesome. And it's cool that they used a different Ghost Rider.
Yeah, for sure. I was a little bit like... I really wanted to see Johnny Blaze, but he really is an awesome character.
Yeah.
Different.
It's also sick to see a car turn into flames.
And he looked awesome.
Yeah, I like this version more than Johnny Blaze, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you mean like Johnny Blaze from the movies? Yes. Hell yes. This takes the cake.
No, I mean like just in general.
Oh, you
character?
like Robbie Reyes?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He seems like he has a little more character growth than Circus Freak.
Makes sense.
I mean, what do we know about Robbie Reyes?
Like, you just want me to throw out some trivia?
Yeah, if you got any, sure. Let's do it.
In the comics, he was driving a car like he was a street racer, I guess, to get more money. And in the trunk of his car were pills that Calvin Zabo made. Or Zabo, sorry. And
Oh, man!
he got killed while running away from the mercenaries trying to get the pills. But then he got resurrected. He got resurrected.
Resurrected.
Interesting.
By the pills?
No, he just got resurrected by not a true spirit of vengeance, Johnny Blaze said. It's just like some sort of crazy spirit that turns him into Ghost Rider.
Ah.
All right, so it looks like we got a little bit of a theme going on for this season so far then.
Mm-hmm.
Which brings us, I guess, on to our next bit of interaction. We got Coulson and Mac.
Yeah.
Well, Coulson, Mac, and May, to be more specific. May is now head of tactics and, I guess, strike teams, while Coulson and Mac do Coulson and Mac things. I don't even know what the hell they do.
Buddy cop things.
Like a buddy cop drama now.
Yeah.
Playing backgammon.
Oh, that was
that's the
backgammon.
game.
Okay,
Yeah,
it wasn't
that's the game.
mahjong. Never mind. I don't know my shiz.
I don't know how to play backgammon myself, but yeah, they were playing backgammon. And yeah, so Coulson and Mac got called back by May to go investigate a bunch of murders.
Mm-hmm.
Murders they described as quote unquote strange or creepy or whatever the hell it was.
Daisy-like.
Daisy, no, yeah, they noted Daisy was there. So
Yeah.
instead of getting our next two couple, who are actually a couple now, Gemma and Fitz, about time.
Yay! They actually stayed strong for the months that we haven't seen them.
Yes, they're finally a couple now, power couple at that.
Yeah.
Like
She
I
wears
guess
the pants.
Yes, she wears the pants and Fitz does Fitz things. Without telling Fitz or Simmons what's happening,
Mhm.
May secretly sends Coulson and Mac to go investigate these and check on our next big person, Yo-Yo. Did you expect to see Yo-Yo so soon?
No.
I did not. No.
I thought she was gonna like come in like when they needed her most, but I'm glad that they kind of like have her in a role that's like she's potentially gonna come back more often.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And I don't know why Mac isn't in there.
what she
He
say?
needs to be in there.
What did she say? She's like, "We're not fraternizing now." Or something like that. Her accent is so like it's cute.
Which brings us back to our next character. Well, round and circle, I guess.
Yeah.
Daisy.
Yeah.
Daisy has been secretly in contact with Yo-Yo, and Yo-Yo has been feeding her information on S.H.I.E.L.D.
Makes a little bit of a happy because at least she's not really alone.
True.
Yeah, she's staying at arm's length while hiding in the shadows. Kind of.
Yeah.
Thing. It's kind of interesting.
She got them pills from her.
Yeah, and we go back to the administrative side. Gemma and Fitz, who seem to be having a little bit of trouble. Gemma having her power seems to be grading with everybody else. Do you think that's going to be a problem later on?
Yes.
Think they're going to like resolve it, or you think it's like ultimately going to just fracture everything?
I feel like Gemma's not the kind of person that like obviously they've gone through like 3 seasons of craziness together.
Yeah.
So I don't think like she's gonna abuse the power, but I'm pretty sure she's gonna have a tough choice on whether or not like she's gonna wane towards helping her friends
Yeah.
or like get lost in like the power, I guess.
Well,
but
she's
I
got to
feel
take
like she
the
won't.
orders from the head of S.H.I.E.L.D. So.
Yeah.
And she said she didn't want to like disrupt that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is gonna be hard.
And then we got Fitz's side, who works closely with the other guy. I can't remember his name.
Holden Radcliffe. Daniel Radcliffe. Harry Potter.
Radcliffe.
Yeah.
He's working with Harry to, well, make oversight,
Yes.
I guess, for Harry and all of his fantastic gadgets.
Mhm.
Being a fantastic bioengineer or whatever the hell he was able to make various forms of improvements and technology for S.H.I.E.L.D. to use, as long as he's been kept under watch.
Yes.
I guess that's Fitz's job. And what does Radcliffe do when he gets a little bit of free time? He introduces our next character. Who's that?
Ida.
Ida.
We saw her at like the end of the last season,
Mm-hmm.
but like we didn't actually see her in the human form.
Yeah, she was different form. She was PDA.
Yeah.
She actually has a very significant role in the future, and I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
Now we got all our characters introduced. Let's go to our favorite scenes. As a whole, what'd you think of the episode? Just briefly. We'll get to like your final verdict, but like
I thought it was like probably the next to the finale of last season, this was my favorite episode I've ever seen.
I really liked it. I did like the introduction to Ghost Rider.
Fantastic. And your favorite scene?
Anything with Ghost Rider.
Can I say a few of my favorite scenes? Like maybe just like
Yeah, sure.
yes, anything with Ghost Rider. Fitz, like initially seeing Ida just like buck ass naked.
Oh yeah.
His reaction.
Yeah.
And anything with Mac and Coulson, because it's just like they're usually kind of like the serious ones, like especially like last season, but they're like the light heartedness of the show right now.
That is true.
Kind of.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I also like the scene where Fitz gave Coulson the new hand.
Oh, and he high-fived it?
Yeah.
God, it's a tough call for me. I'm tied up between either the transformation scene when Ghost Rider first shows up in full form.
Really good for TV.
So good. And Coulson using out his new hand as like the X-ray.
That was pretty dope too.
Oh God, I can't choose between the two. Any gripes? Do you have any gripes for the episode?
The team's not together. That's the only gripe I have. But other than that, the execution of the whole episode was so good. Story, like it wasn't all over the place. It was like this is a story, boom, and then like a really good way to introduce Ghost Rider.
I understand why the team's all split up.
Yeah,
but I think my gripe with this episode is how everybody is just like teaming up against Gemma.
Oh yeah,
it's her fault. I'm not too fond of that. They've always been good characters. I can't see why like this is it. This is why everybody breaks up. Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Catch any Easter eggs?
I don't know if they called her that. I know they called her Tremors and everything, but have they actually called her Quake?
Yes, they did.
Oh, they did. Okay. God dang it! I just watched the first 3 seasons on Netflix. I did not catch that. They mentioned the Sokovia Accords again and Ultron while they're talking about Ida. And I was watching an episode of Avengers Assemble, I think, earlier. Yeah. And the episode I watched was of an LMD.
I'm so excited for that. The implications are huge. LMDs have a huge history in the Marvel Universe.
Can you explain? Because I'm kind of...
okay. I'll just say that the episode I watched... the LMD that was there was called Arsenal, and Tony Stark's father made him as a companion to protect Tony. Okay.
There's also another very notable one. It was his name is Max Fury.
Max Fury?
Max Fury. It's a LMD that Nick Fury had, but it like malfunctioned or something like that, and it ended up gaining its own personality, similar to Nick Fury, but like evil.
Oh shoot! So is Ida not gonna be good?
No. Ida implies that LMDs are now a thing. Like,
okay.
Yeah, that's her key role. Like she's introducing a whole new world of cinematic awesome.
But do you think she's gonna turn against them?
Like, is this what was that with the? There's like a movie about like that
iRobot.
No, it's not iRobot.
Ex Machina.
I guess you could say iRobot, but I was thinking the one with Haley Joel Osment. But
AI.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
That was That was like early 2000s, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. Easter egg I caught, and I guess I kind of cheated for this one. I was quickly briefed up online. I wanted to see the transformation again, but apparently the opening scene, the chase scene, is from the comic.
Oh, nice.
Oh shoot! Like,
very nice.
Like the car catching fire and all that.
Yeah, that was pretty sick. The special effects on that.
It was. I thought like it was gonna be because like, you know shows like this, they usually kind of like it's like okay, it's light on and then like light off real quick.
Yeah,
and they actually took the time to make it like look sick each and every time he transformed.
Yeah, like the transition.
Yeah,
that's pretty sick.
It was awesome. That's like movie budget right there.
Whoever you think there's a reason they went with Robbie instead of like say Johnny?
I don't know. Maybe Johnny is meant for like a. I feel like that would be better as a Netflix thing. It's like the thing with Nick Cage and everything. Those are like PG-13 movies, right? So like it's like super comical and like that side of Marvel, or at least I think should be a little darker than the rest, like Punisher, Daredevil, all that kind of stuff. I feel like he would fit better in there.
Oh, yeah, I agree. I think they picked Robbie
Yeah.
entirely because he's, from a cinematic point of view, it looked like it'd be easier to light a car on fire
Yeah.
than have like a stuntman like be on fire.
Oh yeah.
true.
Okay. Yeah. I feel that. Oh, but they did say that they a reason why they picked him. I think it was Joss Whedon. It might not have been him, but I felt like I read his name there. They said that that character specifically was to tie in to Doctor Strange.
Ah, cool.
Seriously?
Like, yeah, they picked Robbie because they felt like he could shift over to the cinematic side.
Nice.
Very
Easily.
Oh, what? Big screen Ghost Rider? What?
Yeah.
You
That's
just blew
sick.
my mind.
That's why they have like that whole super. Oh, we missed the like talking about that ghost that.
I was actually.
Oh,
getting
okay.
to that. That was
Yeah.
that's the theme that looks like they're establishing because you were
Yeah.
talking about Robbie Reyes being like possessed by a lesser form of Ghost of Vengeance, right?
Yeah.
And then we got this creature in a box, which appears to be some form of specter.
Yeah.
It's in the box.
So it looks like we got some form of like ghost theme going on for
Yeah.
at least
Yeah.
the next few episodes.
It's supernatural, aside from like the powered people we've seen now. I like it.
I swear to God, if we see a white dude wearing a blue tie and a this trench jacket, I'm out. Castiel, go back to your show, bro. He would actually work though.
Yeah, really.
Just
Would.
like, you know what? I changed my mind. I want it. Make it happen.
Castiel just shows up out of nowhere.
I don't know how I'd feel about it anymore. At first I was against it, then I was for it. Now I'm down. I don't know. All right. What do we got to come? What's to come?
Did you get a? I have to ask this every time we end it, or towards the end of this. Did you get a preview?
Yeah.
Oh, you did. You
Very
got one.
nice.
Yay!
I did.
Insert applause.
He's prepared for this season.
We should have like a applause track every time he gets it, and then
Yeah.
one that's like, "Oh, if he didn't."
What the hell did I see? I can't remember. No, is Daisy and Reyes
Yeah.
getting the little tip?
Again.
Yes, but Daisy approaching Reyes in a little more, I guess, formal capacity.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what I saw. Just them fighting.
Oh, and I saw Gemma standing like in those like or like outside of those box things, and like the thing is bloodied.
What thing is bloody?
Like, you know, the white pods they have.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She was standing outside of it, and she was like looking like real scared.
Interesting.
She's probably affected by the specter.
Oh, May was.
Yeah, she
That
was
is
at
true.
the end of the episode, right
She's like-
there. She was like,
Yeah.
what do you think is going to happen with the specter?
I have no idea. I feel like it's kind of like Rob. Obviously, they have to tell Robbie's story. So, in the comics, he gets possessed by a ghost named Elliot, who actually asked him to avenge his death by killing these gang members.
Mhm.
So I'm kind of guessing that this was that a girl or was that a dude?
That was one of
was
the
a
boxes
girl.
of female.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm guessing that she's kind of gonna take that role. Maybe I'm not sure, but I'm just
Okay.
gonna
Okay.
guess that.
Have you seen Robbie in the comics? Like, have you ever seen what he looked like?
Yeah, it's like his skull looks different. Like it's everyone else's looks like their skull. His looks like a helmet looking thing. Like it looks like a mask, like on fire.
Hmm. Okay.
This is pretty close though. I mean, he didn't have Vans or jeans on in the comics, but it's pretty close. It's pretty badass.
Looking at the abilities of Reyes, he is not able to use the penance stare.
Okay, so that makes sense. I thought like they're all gonna like, but that's crazy because the no, never mind. I was about to go off on something, but I don't think that's it. Yeah, that makes sense. They all kind of just like fell and died. Like I thought their eyes were gonna turn black or something because he did that, but that makes sense that he doesn't. Can't do that. But then it also makes sense because Johnny Blaze said that he was not possessed by a true spirit of vengeance.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that only goes for the people who are.
Yeah.
Like they're the ones that can use it. Oh, that would be so sick if they introduced Johnny Blazin and he mentors. What's
That
his
would
name?
be sick.
Down the line.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is here. The spirit's name is Eli. Eli is revealed not to be a spirit of vengeance, but rather a satanic serial killer who murdered and dismembered at least 37 people in rituals before he was fatally shot in police in 1999.
Jesus
Wow,
Christ.
that was dark.
Yeah, that's a messed up story.
Well, that's interesting. What do we see going on for this season? Like, kind of direction you think we're heading?
Well,
Where do you think the Ghost Rider is going to go? Like, you think he's just going to ride off in the sunset himself? Do you think he's going to become part of the team? Or
I feel like first off, I just want to say this. I want to get this out there on the podcast so we don't have to talk about it anymore, I guess, until if it happens. Hopefully, he's not a potential love interest for Daisy, because they've done that for like the last couple seasons. I just hope that they let her grow on her own this season and make her way back to the team. As far as Robbie goes, I feel like he's about to fight a bigger battle, and then Team S.H.I.E.L.D's gonna have to come together to help him.
Maybe the other ghost we're seeing here?
I feel like that ghost is just a small part of, what do you call it? I think we might actually see some like crazy
demons.
Yes, like that are just like, because we've seen powered people over on the show, you know, like people that have fallen from the sky as aliens, but we haven't seen like, the demons come out yet. And if they do, like Dormammu or something like that, like those types of villains, that could
Dormammu would be hilarious.
that would like bridge the gap between this and Doctor Strange. So that way there's like, they introduce like a smaller tier demon on the show, and it kind of prepares us for what's going to come in November for Doctor Strange.
Actually, I think that was like the first thing you see in Civil War 2 is Doctor Strange and a bunch of other notable wizards, warlocks, and magic users like sealing away Dormammu and his freaking army.
Interesting.
So yeah, there's a good tie-in for Doctor Strange there. Good call.
Very nice. Well put.
I think I could actually agree with that ghost being like a small intro, maybe to like give us a little more explanation on what Reyes is, or what Ghost Rider is, or at least in this universe. Yeah, I could get behind that. I guess we come to our rating system. What do you give this? What do you rate this episode?
Well, I was about to say use pen and stared, but he can't do that, so I have to rethink mine. I give this.
I'm gonna give this.
No, okay.
No.
Go. I was gonna say I give this 10 flaming cars out of 10.
Nice.
You beat me to it.
I got one good one.
Man, I give this one 10 spectral thumbs up.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the usual 10 out of 10.
No, that's my line.
Maybe
I
next
do
episode
that.
I'll think of something interesting.
So go ahead and comments down below. Tell us what your favorite part of the episode is, and give us your rating system. Let's do that.
Yes.
That sounds fun.
Yes.
Use the hashtag. What should we hashtag?
Hashtag Ghost Rider meets Team S.H.I.E.L.D.
Nice.
I like it. Use that down below and tell us your rating. And thank you so much for watching. Welcome back to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It's been a pleasure, guys.
Be sure to check out our channel. It's linked down below. Thanks, Bears, for having us on this podcast. And yeah, you have anything else to say?
Please be sure to check out the post that is going to be going along with this video, and please support Bears, because we're gonna have so much fun with these Marvel episodes, especially with Ghost Rider.
Yes.
Making his way through town. So yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you for being so loyal. And see you next week. We're out.
Bye.
Bye.